Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Alrighty, here we go. Look at lines. Wild card weekend, Sunday the 7th, but this is for next Saturday because it's wild card time. And we have a couple lines up. We have 4 games for the weekend right now. And I'll put the little times in that I know of for these games as I say hello to everybody. See everybody's day went. Again, 4 games because we have a pretty important game here. Miami and Buffalo kind of settles up where teams play. Miami wins, and I do have the matchups down below here. But again, we do not know what time is what. I'm trying to talk and type at the same time. Doesn't really work out that well, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Nope, that's wrong. So this game here, I do have a Miami Dolphin ticket. See, I just think myself into Miami winning here. I have the Bills minus 1.5 and the Bills minus 2. So we'll see how that works out. A 5-3 weekend. Pittsburgh winner, Tennessee winner, Tampa Bay winner, Rams winner, Giants winner. Losers on the Patriots, Bears, and the Bears over. In the video, I believe we go 3-3 with the Rams, Dallas team total over, Kansas City, Detroit. We would have got the team total there, except they missed an extra point, 13.5. So that's a loser. Arizona money line doesn't get there. Bears over don't get there. We have the under tonight game looking a-okay. But let's talk about Saturday. NFL Browns 2 and a 43.5 here with Houston. I partly want to lean to the Browns here. How about an over? The Houston defense gives up some yardage, and we know the Browns on the road. Forget about what we saw against Cincy when they sat everybody. Even before that, they had been giving up points. I have nothing yet bet on this game, but I am leaning towards the over more than a side or total in this one. Dallas against the Packers here, 7 and a 49.5. This line actually moved. This was actually, when I first initially did it, it was a 47.5. So now 49.5. Makes sense. Dallas at home. Green Bay defense came to play there against the Bears, but again, that's the Bears. It's not a Dallas defense or a Dallas offense where at home they put up some points. They dropped the 38 piece just today over Washington. You expect some points on the board. You know me. I would rather have a Dallas 7.5 for here than a flat 7. I feel that this is, 3.5 and 7.5. I like the favorites. The 2.5 and the 6.5. I lean more toward dogs. Nice season by Green Bay. I haven't bet Dallas here. I don't have Green Bay either. This is again 4:15 on a Saturday. Is this the 4:15 game Saturday? No, this is a Sunday game. So whatever. This is Sunday 4:15. I should have probably put Sunday in there. That's not to confuse people. So I apologize for that one. This is Sunday. Again, the Saturday game. Apparently, it'll be a Peacock special. We don't know who that is. We'll talk about that after I go through these other 2 games, the games on the horizon. But here, Dallas, and again, maybe an over. I like the Packers. I started the season. Now, I'm going to pop it up here. Green Bay, 330 to win a division. Win total 7.5. I like them both. I mentioned I thought the defense was pretty solid. I thought Love being in the program for a couple years would be okay. I don't know. I think the kid had a pretty decent year. He had a bad stretch. We've seen quarterbacks do worse. But how are you complaining about a guy who threw 32 touchdowns this year, 4,000 yards, 11 picks? Not a bad season. Again, nothing yet. Leaning over. Your Sunday night game, Rams and Detroit. We have Goff and Matt Stafford, the old switcheroo QB. Who's going to be more hungry in this one? This total was 50.5. It's 52.5 now. 3.5 down to 3. I like the Rams here. I didn't grab the 3.5. I am leaning Rams Sunday night. And believe it or not, this is more of a coaching kind of thing. Dan Campbell loves to take kind of risks and stuff. Uh, it might come back to bite him in his butt in this game here, man. You can't be going for it on 4th and 2 from your own 27 in the playoffs. You don't get that one, you're in trouble here. This Rams offense, Statty Patford, baby. You don't think he wants to come out here and prove something as much as Goff does, right? They traded Goff. Goff took the team to a Super Bowl. I think you got to like the over here. I mean, the Rams, again, I can't name a guy in the Rams defense. Maybe one guy. Everybody knows they're Darnold. Other than that, I know nothing about this Rams defense. I didn't think the Rams were going to be very good. I actually thought that Stafford would even last the whole season. I'm thinking to myself, this guy's hurt. I mean, I was against him in the first game of the year. I thought, no, these guys are kind of banged up. I don't like it. They come out, destroy Seattle early. A couple losses there, San Fran and Cincy. Wow. I mean, pretty tough. Running backs, pretty solid. I mean, look at their year. Not a bad season there. And the offense totally clicking from Arizona, Cleveland, and Baltimore overtime loss, Washington, New Orleans, the Giants. They edged again. That was maybe a kind of a little flatter spot. They pulled out a win today where we had them. I want to take the Rams. I do. Monday night, Eagles in Tampa Bay, already on the under here. Only game I moved down to 45 spot. I am on the under in this game. This was a 1.5. I was just with Pub, with Jimmy and Razor and Dave and Ramon and Brizzy and Nick Earl. And I was like, this game was 1.5. Troy was like, take the Eagles now. It's 2.5 before it goes to 3. 10 minutes into the show was 3. Is this a buy low on the Eagles spot? Right? Are they due to win the way they played? I mean, Tampa just scored 9 points. Do you take the Eagles -3? I mean, I'm not going to hate you if you take the Eagles -3 here. Well, I might take it myself. I might actually take it myself here. Nice season by Tampa Bay. You're back-to-back champs here. We're happy. I'm not saying I had a 10-1 ticket. I've been saying since August, over 6.5 got there as well. So, I like this team. I like the defense. Offense I thought was good enough. These guys have struggled a bit here. I mean, some of these scores here, 9-0. 13 points versus the Saints. What is that about? Last 2 weeks. Is that just them kind of skating? Take it easy? I mean, you want to play a 9-0 dogfight a week before the playoff game? That game should have been 24-0. You're cruising and resting guys. Except you had your quarterback taking shots in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I mean, the Eagles, a lot of problems in Eagles land. Under for sure. All right, let's do some comments because we do have the mismatches. Miami at the Chiefs if Buffalo wins. Steelers, Bills if Buffalo wins. Those were the matchups. And this is based on the Bills winning because I thought the Bills were going to win. We switched this up, and you're going to have Miami versus Buffalo. Excuse me. Yes, Miami versus Buffalo here in Miami next week if the score holds up in Pittsburgh and Kansas City. I'm looking to take Miami next week against the Chiefs. I don't want anything to do with the Chiefs. I'm hoping to grab an under in that game. And I'll tell you what, the minute this game ends, and if it's a Bills win, Miami's in KC. If this is Miami Bills, bro, jump. That under is going to be like against Pittsburgh. What's that going to be, a 38 on an opener? I mean, maybe they open at 40-something because they'll give some Mahomes respect. Take the under and run to the window. Take that under. Lock it in with the King, my guy. I'm doing well, King D. I'm a little upset about your squad not coming through for us yesterday. I thought they'd get it done. Jake's in the house. Jets Pats under was the lock of the year. Man, never in doubt with that one, man. 29. Yeesh. I can't, and I had the Patriots. And I gave you my rundown of games. I had the Patriots. Patriots were the Fourth bet I made this week. Bills were number 1, Rams were number 2, Steelers number 3, Giants number 4. Patriots were the fifth bet I put in. Plus 115, minus 1.5 with the Patriots. Are you kidding me? Wow. Bills blowing it. Yes, they are. Well, the interceptions back and forth, the end of the first half here, and I was not watching. I'm listening to the guys talk about it in the other show. Disgraceful, Jake. Now, am I happy at our under 48.5 here in midday money to have a winning day in midday money? Sure, absolutely like that. But give me some Buffalo offense here. I got Buffalo to win the game. I need the Bills. Come in. T-Money's in the house. Props are trash today. Besides the D-Hop prop, NFL is trash, but good. Here we go. It's trash. It's not trash. You just got to be on the right side of the thing. If it's so rigged, just be on the right side of rigged games, T-Money. Hill got his first half TD. Only bet I had in the NFL has been, but this year, worst year I've ever had to watch in 32 years. I mean, watching the product is terrible, but you should be able to win money in NFL. You know what? I shouldn't say that. Sides and totals are extremely difficult. And I'm going to wrap up here. Another winning week. I'm going to be around 55% on the year. Where's my little record? I had it written down somewhere. 54.8%. 55. Listen, 55% NFL sides when we're talking 197 games along those lines. 190 games. People say you're not good. 55% is trash. Whatever. I think I'm pretty darn good hitting sides and totals in the NFL off the cuff and not just doing player props and in gaming. So you're like, for the average person, I'm going to say side totals on a Sunday, or you're betting on a Tuesday, whatever day of the week you're betting NFL is a little difficult. Brandon's here. Are you? I sure am. I'm sure here, Brandon. We have some rodeo coming up. Good to see you, by the way. I don't know. I don't know if my wife or daughter wants to do some rodeo this year. Maybe I'm going to be down doing some rodeo. See what day. Maybe you're there the same day. Buy a soda. Michael B says, screw Matt Prater and the Cardinals. I had a under 4.5 win ticket, and I could think it. Where is it? I'll pop it up here in the banner. Arizona, 4.5, under 160. I also said take the 2.5 at a plus 320. Happy to catch the one side of it, but honestly, I had the money line and a plus 3 there because I thought I was in trouble. But I think Seattle was just going to not show up. Probably should have lost that game. 2-2 NFL, 0-1 in the NBA, but did go 3-0 in NCAA. Mini gets there, Penn State. Did they all get there? I didn't even look at. We were doing a show today. You heard what I said about the games. I thought Northwestern was a little low, being a 2-point dog there, right? So Northwestern winner, excellent. Minnesota basically was a pick 'em. Good job. And you had Penn State early versus Michigan. 8-point dog. You got it done. Good job. Let's see. Temple. UMass covered. I would have liked UMass there. I liked Niagara. I didn't like Iona. That was a winner. Of course, I don't play any of these games to get there. Mount St. Mary, St. Peter's. That was a weird line. I mentioned that. It was I threw out my sheet. I don't have it anymore from today. Or do I have it from today? Peter's opened at 3, went to 1. And they ended up still covering that number. Interesting. Fairfield and Marist. Was that a big move there? No. Favorite there, Canisius and Ryder. That wasn't the other line. I have them right here. ECU. Now I got to find the ECU game. ECU 2-5 they covered. UAB 1-4. That you would have got a push there, depending on where you got down. Drake 3-5. Where's the Drake? Loser by 20. And Memphis 5-7 against a SMU. Loser there. I'd like to SMU. Jake says Lions Rams over. Take an alternative one plus money. Going to be a shoot. I think it's a shootout in that one, huh? I mean, why wouldn't it be with that defense for Detroit? T-Money says, give me San Fran, Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Eagles have injuries. Dallas aren't coming out of the NFC. You like the Chiefs? I don't like the Chiefs. Chiefs on the road in Miami or Buffalo? Then Baltimore? I love the Texans next week. Lean Dallas, don't trust the Pac D at all. Yeah, Pac defense. Texans won or in the playoffs. Excellent season for Ryan and Stroud and the team. Jake for Prouty. Bills doing what they usually do. Yeah. Almighty One says 10-2 record in your chat. College or pro combined. As you know, limited picks. My clients are dime players, as you already know. Here we go. Almighty One. 10-2. Almighty One. Your cash money. I know this. The chat doesn't know. I know Almighty One on a personal level. The dude is sharp. It is what it is. Limit, small. Doesn't come firing like me like a machine gun. The guy's a sniper. The best part of the Almighty One is he's got a direct line to the Bach. And that guy just prints money for us. We need more Bach for Wildcard Weekend. To Moose, smashing like button. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tommy. Jake says, I like the Rams money line. I'm with you and the over. Yeah, I like them. I do. It's got to be a Rams money line play. If they lose, they're losing by 10. It's 34-24. It's not close. It's not like coming down to a field goal with these teams. Like he says, so I want a Bills second half -4. If the Finns win by 3, it's going to push. I don't like to throw good money after bad. I'm on the Bills already. I'm staying away. Got the under. Let's hope. That's a Josh Allen I know, right on schedule. Throwing picks. There he is. Barely beat the Clippers. But barely beat the Chargers. Struggled to New England. Lose to Jacksonville. Blow a game versus Philly. The New England game, for whatever reason, last week, I'll give them a pass on that. They had a big lead. They let it go away. That happens. That is not bad to me, especially when they have this game on deck for a home playoff game. That is where you think they're going to have their total focus in that game, right? Here it comes. We are rolling focused here. Let's do that. So, okay, you get a big lead. You're up 20-13, whatever it is, 27. You're up points. You let it get away. Philly game, is that on him? How about the defense making a play? I hate when the quarterback gets the blame when defenses blows leads. Like, how's that? Jacksonville loss. Again, that was it. Was that in England? Was that overseas? Chargers again on the road after you had a big win week before against Dallas. You go out there, you win. Again, and against the Chargers, you'd be in Dallas. You go to the West Coast, you're facing a Chargers team that just gave up 63 points on national TV. You know you're going to get a little bit of a fight there. Just a tad bit of a fight. Marie says, Giants almost beat Buffalo and people think they're a Super Bowl contender. That's laughable. You can't go off one game. So the Browns beat the Niners with a backup quarterback. Are they a Super Bowl contender? The Vikings beat the Niners. Where are the Vikings right now? You can't just say a team beat somebody, which means they could, that is, we could pull the old 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon out of that nonsense. I mean, the Panthers beat the Texans. All right. And the Texans beat, who's a good team the Texans beat? Did they beat any good teams this year? No, they didn't beat any good teams. Texans look like a fraud. They didn't beat any good teams. More reason to like the Browns. How about Atlanta? Atlanta didn't beat any good teams either. Carolina beat Atlanta. Who did Atlanta beat? Anybody good? Nope. Colts, Jets, New Orleans, Tampa, Houston. Yeah. And I don't get behind just because you beat one team makes you good or bad. Tell me about it with the Colts. What's your opinion? Was it a bad pass or good should have caught it? Pass was a little behind him. Still should make the play. My problem is that 4th and 1 all season, we're running shotguns. How come Jonathan Taylor's running every other play on this drive and you're not getting him in on the most important 1 yards? You're paying the guy's money. Go down the flames with the guy. Minshew's a back. He was as much as I wanted Minshew to start the season on a veteran team, let the rookie kind of grow a little bit. He's a backup quarterback. And the other guy sat out and you had to pay him to come play. Well, that's why you're sitting home, Colts fans. Jake says exactly T money. Josh Allen throwing INTs. Big Ten teams at home are 27-6 this year. Pretty good. Canes, what do you say? Always good to see you. Same. Vegas this year for March Madness. Take care. I will not be in Vegas for March Madness. I have some other trips planned around the tournament. Jake says Bruins money line on the ice tomorrow versus the Avalanche. Yeah, I like Boston tomorrow. What a plus 115? Already on them. Kevin says, is Belichick done? I believe so. I thought he was done. What a terrible way for him to go out, but maybe it's more reason for him to fire him. Oh, come back next year and win? No. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let the team start over. It's going to be a tough little run for New England here. Exactly. Why didn't you run the ball? You ran. Jonathan Taylor had 190,000 yards rushing that game. You're down in the 4th quarter a minute ago, and you're running the ball left and right. 4th and 1. Now let's not use our big running back. Let's throw a short pass, bubble screen. I don't even know what that you call it. Outside flat, running back flat. To a guy who's caught 7 passes all year. Guy's got 7 pass catches all year. Couldn't find anybody else. You don't got a tight end you throw the ball to a little bit? Terrible. And I'll tell you what, folks. Let me take off my big Arizona total. Let's get to this game right now. After just going through the Carolina lineup and they beat Houston, and this Texan team, who have they beaten? The Colts? I don't think the Colts are a good team. They've proven that they're not a good team. You go through their record on the season. Tennessee lost to Cleveland already this year. 36-22. You beat Tennessee in overtime on the road. Lost to the Jets. You beat Denver. Lost to the Jaguars. You beat Arizona. You beat Cincy with a backup quarterback with Cincy. Again, do you think Cincy's a good team? You beat Tampa Bay 39-37. You gave up 37 points to a team that scored 9 today, couldn't score a touchdown in a game to lock up a division. They couldn't get anything done. I mean, you're down at home 17-7, 23-16, 37-33. You're down the entire game, and you score a touchdown with 5 seconds left to win the game. That's not an impressive win, even though they're a playoff team. You beat the Saints, I'm not impressed. You beat the Steelers with a bad Kenny Pickett quarterbacking. 15-23 Kenny Pickett, that's a big win for you? No. Browns are going to beat you guys. I'm on the Browns. It's official. Cleveland dog pound territory here. And those are my thoughts. I will be back tomorrow with your Midday Money Show. Thanks for popping in. Good luck. Thanks for watching.